Alright, so I just recently watched, or like literally just a couple minutes ago, finished the Miku movie. The Miku who can't sing, or a Miku that can't sing. I recently watched it and I wanted to give some thoughts on it. So I thought it was good. I thought it was a really good movie. I do think I might need to rewatch it again though, mainly just to like get the idea. I did watch it, obviously, but I think like 10 minutes and then when Miku actually starts appearing in the thing, the phones, obviously that's what I mostly remember. I probably need to watch like the first like 10 something minutes again. But anyway, uh I thought it was really good. As a Miku fan, I really enjoyed it. Miku was great in it, the songs were really good in it. So you may be wondering, was there anything I disliked or was there anything I liked? I liked pretty much every single second of it. I really did think it was actually kind of deep. Um, I think the movie's about pretty much um the main Miku, Miku can't sing, can't she can she has a son now and she wants to help people because people are feeling down on it, so feeling negative. So they're trying to she's trying to sing the song to like soothe their like worries and stuff and have them not being like so negative to the point where there's not the any, where to the point where you can't really come back from it or whatever, you know, something like that. And I really like that messaging, and I think the movie done it in a really good way. I love the main Miku, as I'm gonna call her, design. I liked how she appeared on the phones. Also something with the first the intro to this movie is that there's like a whole bunch of Mikus, or I think it is the main Miku who keeps constantly trying to appear on like phones, screens. Like, so I think what is that Sekai or whatever Sekais can only appear if can only appear on TV screens or like screens or whatever in the real world. But in I think the Sekai world or wherever, they can just like move freely. So if the main Mika kind of got thrust here or there and she doesn't know how, right? And so she's trying to, help, obviously, with the song, right? And then some high schoolers, I think, or whatever, ragtag group basically meets them, meets Miku, and then they're like kind of like the play. So I think they find out about what Miku is doing. Sorry if this isn't like very accurate. Um, again, as I said, the first like 30 minutes. I do remember like the whole like Miku parts when she's at the school and stuff, but I need to watch certain parts again. But anyway, I'm forgetting the basic thing in here. So she's with in the high school, and then there's this person who's glitching or whatever. This like person with cancer that's glitching, and she's trying to sing a song to that person through their phone, because well they're glitching, and also I think the glitching is meant to symbolize being really negative or whatever. I think it's like being leading down a hole where you're just constantly being negative about yourself. I think that's what the glitching meant. If I'm completely on about it, I'm very sorry, but yeah. Um and yeah, basically she does that she tries singing and I don't think it works. But everybody obviously is very, weirded out by this Miku. And all the negative people. So then I think the Miku starts going to the negative people, singing her song, and they just shove it in her face. Every single one of them. I think there's this like lady in a pink cardigan or whatever. She throws her phone at like the wall because Miku's trying to sing, so obviously she's like trying to block her because she's very important. Like she's hard hit on this exam, and she even shouts at I think her sister or whatever, her daughter or whatever. Um, and stuff like that within the first scene, within that scene, and then she obviously shuts Miku out, and then it plays a montage of Miku constantly getting shut out by people, just them telling Miku to leave them be because they don't need like help or whatever, and yeah, and then basically I think at this point, this is when the main Miku gets very hopeless. So I forgot to mention there are multiple Mikus. There's like a punk Miku that is in that world. And there's also like different types of Mikus and different models. I think that's what I'm putting down. There's like different types of Mikus, different models, but this is like the main Miku, and she's got this design with like it's kind of like she's in like a black dress and stuff or a black coat, and she's like very she's the Miku can't sing like she does sing in the movie obviously, but yeah, and then I think after that she pretty much kind of gives into negativity and she loses herself because of all the activity and stuff. So like there's these like letters and stuff that like start falling down, and starts getting consumed by it, and then so much so, or no, it's not that. That bit comes after she gets like swallowed or whatever. So basically, in the darkness, she gets swallowed. Basically, a darkness starts coming into the world from this big portal on top of the city, and this darkness comes, starts swallowing up the like the other me. I think not swallowing, but I think engulfing them in darkness, like so they disappear. So like a lot of Mikus aren't there because they're the punk rock Mikus like in a band, and like all the Mikus in other universes, I think, or like the same universe are loved, but then they get all the Mikus get sucked in, but the main one, which is the main Miku wherever gets she's in like the middle of the darkness, so she's still there, but she's just like I'm guessing forcingly what am I saying constantly listening to all the negativity stuff, and obviously that gets her pretty down. So then, this is I think my favorite. Like the last 50, 40 minutes or so is like my favorite bits of the movie. So they start thinking of a plan to get her back and stuff. So beat the darkness and stuff. So they so everybody, not just the high schoolers, the people that were friends with the other universe Mikus start obviously, you know, working together, and they eventually come up with a plan to the concert. So I think they contact the other universes, I think, or I don't know if they're universes, they might just be in the same one, but it's like actors from Colorful Stage because the name of this movie, Colorful Stage, Miku can't sing, Colorful Stage is a mobile game. It's a living game for Miku, like Folklore characters in it, and I think that's why you've got groups in it's like Vivid Bad Squad and I forgot what the other one's called, like Loyal, the Goofy Kingdom or something. Anyway, after they contact all the groups, and they formulate a plan. They need to have some. They need to get no. I think they need to get the groups like the bands to sing a song, and one of the bands. There's like two managers and like this pink haired girl, wherever, goes and like plays with them, and then I think they eventually give her it because then the next scene is the concert with the songs, and the songs are really good. I'll touch on the songs later, but the songs here, so they sing. And then when the pink haired girl comes on, as she starts like trying to stop her band's song to try and have more of like a calm effect, breathing, being negative, I think, something like that, right? And then the band, I think they go along with it and stuff, but of course they're kind of confused as well. But anyway, after that, the positivity actually reaches the Miku, the main Miku, and it kind of enlightens her. So she gets in this really cute dress. I will admit the like final form in this movie is really sick. She's got like this white dress. She's really cute and she's really cool. But this is her like magnum opus. This is her final. This is her final moment to beat the darkness. So she sings a song. I'll give her that. The song is really good, and her like dancing on it and floating and stuff. It's really cool, and everybody's just like watching her. It's really cool. And then she goes off, and then all the other Sekais are here. All the other groups are here, and then Miku's like in the world Sekai wherever. And then she obviously, meets them all, says their songs are great, that were great, and then says goodbye. So I think they kill her off here. From the impression I was getting, is that they kill her off. I know that sounds really grim, but I'm pretty sure they either kill her off or just she. It seems like they killed her off, but because she doesn't come back, but the other Miku's come back. So after she says goodbye, the other Miku's come back, and yeah, that's basically your plot synopsis. I took up most of the video, but so the plot that was the plot. It was good. I enjoyed the story. To be honest, I kind of had to piece that together after the movie. But yeah. Anyways, um, the thing. So let me talk about other things. So I'm getting sidetracked here, but let's talk about other things. So the animation in the movie is really good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed seeing Miku in particular and her be like emo golf outfit. It was cute. The main Miku was cute, and like seeing all the other Mikus, that was really cool as well. To be honest, I think this was kind of made for only Miku fans, but also there's like I think there's Sekai lore that I'm not aware of because I think a lot of the Sekai lore was in this movie. But one thing I would have liked if this movie kind of explained it a bit, and maybe they did, and I just didn't see it. But from what I got was that like there's like because Miku gets like sucked into a computer like or like somebody gets sucked into a computer and then they see like Miku meeting the other like God Sekai's and like Amiko's there. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I just don't know Sekai lore. I might have just, but I did was looking at it and then they were like, "Oh, how'd you get here?" And she was like, "Oh, well, I don't know." And then she was like, "Oh, that is strange." So I think they like keep her the watch or whatever. So I think there's like different Miku's, different band groups, and they like protect their respective like universes, and they like do songs in that universe. It's what I'm putting down. Sorry if I'm like butchering Sekai lore or whatever, but I think that was what it was. I would probably, if I ever did do a rewatch of this movie, which I probably will, I would probably try and pay attention, piece together. And I was paying attention in the movie. It was just, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just like I need to watch it a second time to like fully understand, or maybe I need to look into Sekai lore or whatever. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I think if you're a Miku fan, you will probably enjoy it. The songs, okay, I've said I was going to get into this. Let's get into the songs. So the songs were actually really good. The songs were really fantastic from what I heard. From what I heard, but I heard them. They were good. My favorite one was specifically the one at the end that the main Miku sings. That was really good. I really enjoyed that one. A lot of the songs in this movie were really good. I think all of them were like bangers, certified bangers, in my opinion. They were all really good. Um, and the soundtrack to this movie probably goes mental anyway. So I really enjoyed the songs. I was yeah, I think everybody when they were going to this movie, they were expecting really good songs. And you get that. I don't really have any other real complaints about this movie apart from the fact that I just think that um it's a really good movie for Maker fans. I am a little bit bummed that I didn't know what's happened. I didn't know this movie came to the UK because the movie did actually come to the UK on August of last year, but I never knew that, even despite the fact that I was an Odeon. And if you don't know, Odeon's like my main cinema I go to because it's like very close to me. So like the fact is, I don't know why that wasn't advertised. Maybe because it was like really niche. Maybe people in the niche because something similar like that happened when the day the Earth blew up came on February. That Lynch's movie came to the UK in February. I saw that on the day after my birthday. I will actually make a video on that. I was meant to make a video on that after I finished watching it, but uh it's been, and how months since so yeah. But yeah, I just thought I wanted to do this on this isn't like an Orba theory or anything. I was planning to do an Orba theory soon, but I've just not been like I've said I was gonna do it, but I'm not. I think I'll just do more of these movie reviews on my second channel. So my second channel will be like I just post whatever on my second channel, but my main channel is mainly for animations and game trailers. That's it. So yeah. Anyways, that was it. If I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. I think if I watched it again, I'd pick up on more of like the things. I did notice that they did have like Kagame, like Lin, and then and like Miko was in it, and I don't know the guy with the blue hair's name. I think the dark blue hair's name. What is his name? I've got like a calendar, and I'm on April, and it has the blue hair guy I'm talking about. What's him? I don't know who he is. I would have to search up. I know it's something. Actually, I'll just search it. I'll just um. But yeah, that was just kind of my review of the Miku um movie. I really enjoyed it, as I've said a billion times. I really enjoyed it. I think if you're a Miku fan, you'll really enjoy it. Kato, that's his name. Kato, blue guy. Kato was really good as well. I liked Kato, but anyways, I thought it was good. As for the voice acting, that was really good as well, and the story was it was good. I think I just need to understand it more. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good Miku movie. I am a wee bit bummed that it only was for a limited time here because and it was last year and I didn't get any word of it. That kind of sucked, but yeah. Anyway, that was my review of the Miku movie. I really enjoyed it. See ya.